Hi, my name is Hans Kruger. I currently teach at Davenport Central High School in Davenport, Iowa. I live in the Quad Cities, little town of LeClaire, Iowa. I've been married for 7 years. I have a 6-year-old son. I have twins on the way, due right away next year, but probably in December. A little nervous, a little worried, and a bunch of other emotions. I enjoy hanging out with my son, playing sports with him. I also enjoy coaching soccer and weight training. A little about myself professionally. I have a master's in kinesiology, master's in education, certified in Iowa to teach physical education, K through 12, also 6 through 12, health and coaching are my endorsements. This next year will be my 4th year teaching. I'm also the head strength and conditioning coach, co-founder of the Athlete Leadership Academy at our high school that we started last year. It's been pretty successful and given our student athletes a good opportunity. Assistant coach for Augustana College for soccer. Davenport Central, the use of content-based learning materials and strategies. I had to do a lot of work with our head of special education. My knowledge is very limited in special education, and I have not worked a lot with our special education department. So she helped me a little bit with some of these questions. Our school, the pluses that she identified were communication. There's good communication with the parents, teachers, special educators, and the counselors. At times in our school, having communication with the parent is kind of challenging, but it seems our special education department has done a pretty good job keeping them involved. We have a hardworking, invested special education staff. We also have a few behavior specialists on hand, and we have an intervention program mainly catered to our behavior disorder student population. One of the challenges that we have at Davenport Central is getting the team on the same page, making sure that the implementation of the plan created by the special education staff is implemented consistently by all the general education staff. That has been a challenge. My personal use of content-based learning materials and strategies. Last 2 years, I have only taught strength and conditioning classes, so I've been limited in the need for content-based learning materials, but I've worked with the IEP team and special education staff to create strategies for the students that I do have in my class. Most of it is just really simple classroom strategies. Our environment can be kind of loud and distracting at times, so just making sure that I repeat the instructions individually to those students that need it, and also repeating them often to make sure everyone hears me. Also, a lot of demonstrations by myself and by other students, and having students that need to observe those demonstrations and practice what they're observing. Also, making sure that I implement skill-appropriate progressions is important. Making sure I understand where the students are coming from, so we can get them where they need to be is very important. Plan for success. Getting teacher buy-in is very important. So implementing ongoing staff development. Must have the team understand the importance of consistent implementation across the board. Improving the lines of communication with some of the general education staff and special educators is important. A plan for myself is making sure that I use the information that I receive in this class and my professional development and make sure that I'm implementing as a teacher and an administrator is important. Better working relationship with special education staff, counselors, with the new students that I have coming into my class. Funding for the plan. It's not a great deal of funding. Most of it is staff development, and most of it we can do in-house and in-district, which is important. But there will be funding needed for courses, conferences, but we can use the AEA our district and people within our building to do a lot of staff development. So just creating time and some funds for that will be necessary though. So thank you.